Hey guys, it's Nickzter R U Ready, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And also welcome to my cooking video. I'm doing another cooking video, and this time I'm making the best lasagna ever that my grandma makes all the time, and I'm doing it to honor my grandmother. And and this lasagna is going to be really delicious and stuff. So if you want to make it, then you're going to love it and stuff. So I'm going to do the ingredients first, and then I'm going to start cooking. So here we go. All right, here are the ingredients for the best lasagna ever that my grandma made, and that's her recipe. Now I'm making it. All right, you're going to need spaghetti sauce. Make sure you get fresh mushrooms, or if you want to get another type of a spaghetti sauce, then that's fine. So the reason why I do fresh mushroom is because it tastes so good and stuff, and it tastes really good on with the meat, the ground meat that I'm doing with the lasagna. So you're also gonna need Parmesan cheese at the end. It's not gonna be with the lasagna, but it's at the end. Like if you want to put Parmesan cheese on it, then that's fine if you want to make it more cheesy. All right, you're gonna need cottage cheese. You could do, it depends on how many you're doing. You could do one thing of cottage cheese, or you could do two of the tubs. And these are the eggs. If you do one lasagna, you could do one egg with one tub of the cottage cheese. You're also gonna need two types of cheese. You're gonna do sharp cheddar and mozzarella. It depends on what cheese you want to put on. If you want to do shredded Parmesan cheese, or you could do pepper jack and want to spice things up, then that's fine. All right, make sure you get the lasagna noodles. All right, it depends on how many you're gonna do, how much you're gonna do for the lasagna. Make sure it's oven ready. Make sure it's oven ready so that way it cooks quickly. So and if you want to do it your way to do boiling the lasagna noodles, then that's fine. That's up to you. So, and this is the key ingredient for the best lasagna ever, for my mom's recipe, my grandma's recipe. And this is the ground meat. You could do ground beef or something. I prefer ground turkey, is because I want to make it more healthier than doing the ground beef. If you want to do ground beef, that's fine. If you want to do ground turkey, that's up to you, or whichever ground meat you want to do to make the lasagna that's the best ever. So, all right, so let's get it started. All right, so now I put the oil as olive oil. If you want to put vegetable oil, that's fine. All right, and then I put the ground meat inside the pot, or if you could do pan, that's fine. It depends on like how many people you're gonna feed and stuff, and how big it's gonna be for the lasagna. So what you do is you mash them up, and you could do them into little pieces, and just make sure it's you smash them really good, and then you're gonna, because once the stove is searing up, then that's what you're gonna do and stuff. So you mash them up, mash the ground meat up and stuff. So make sure the meat is completely brown. Let's just make sure before we add the sauce to it. So all right, you're gonna get the cottage cheese out, and then you're gonna crack an egg to make sure it's cracked, and then you crack it open. Make sure no shells coming in. I'm trying to get in there. Try. Okay. Let's make sure the yolk and the egg whites go in there, and then you put some salt, and then pepper. Yeah, I'm gonna need some flavor, and then you're gonna mix it up. Okay. All right, you're gonna mix it all together until it's combined together. Just like that. Okay, so once the meat is fully cooked, that's brown, you're gonna go ahead and put a jar of the spaghetti sauce into the meat. So just make sure it's all poured out real good. So that way every meat will have sauce to go with it. So, and then you're gonna mix it up real well. So make sure that all the meat that has coated with spaghetti sauce. So all right, here comes the fun part. All right, the layering. So what we're gonna do is first layer is the meat sauce. All right, you're gonna put it onto the Pyrex dish and make sure like it's spread out really good, so that way it will we'll spread it out. Okay. Real good. All right. Then we're gonna put the lasagna noodles for the second layer. All right. Make sure it's oven ready for the lasagna noodles. And so now you could break it in half. That's good. Put it on there. Oh. And then you can put it on there. And then, okay, it's not that. We'll put more meat sauce onto the noodles. Okay. At least everywhere it will get it. And you just spread it out really well. Make sure everywhere gets it. Okay. Right. Okay, now on to the cottage cheese mixture. Okay. Put it on there. So make sure the cottage cheese be the next layer. All right, now onto the shredded cheeses. So first will be the sharp cheddar cheese. Get some, and then put it on to the cottage cheese and the meat mixture. Okay. Make sure that the noodles will be covered by the meat mixture and the cheeses, because if not, then the noodles are going to be dry and you don't want that. So just put it real good. Make sure everywhere gets the cheeses and stuff. Okay, and then the mozzarella. Hold on 1 second. So now we're going to put the mozzarella cheese onto the cheddar cheeses and the meat mixture and the cottage cheese mixture. And make sure the cheeses will melt with the meat mixture and the cottage cheese mixture and the noodles. Alright. Okay, good. Put some on there. Okay, then you're going to do another layer of the lasagna noodles that are oven ready. Okay. Okay, and then I'll put half down there. I don't know if it's gonna fit. Okay. And then we're gonna repeat that until. All right. So once you layer the lasagna and it's filled up to the top of the Pyrex dish, then you're gonna cover the lasagna up, and then you're gonna set the oven for 350 for 35 minutes, and then after that, then you're gonna take the aluminum foil off the lasagna, and then you're gonna put it back in the oven for 15 more minutes at 350 for 350 degrees, and then I'll show you what it's done and make sure it's crispy and it's cooked through. So, all right, so the lasagna is done, and if you want, you can let it cool off, or if you're hungry, you could eat it now. But you don't want to eat it when it's too hot and stuff. So just my recommendation is to let it cool off a little bit before you start serving. And you could serve it with garlic bread or garlic nuts. That would be great, and even a salad too. That would be a full meal. That would be an amazing meal for your family and friends. So thank you for watching my cooking video. If you guys have anything to say, please leave your comments below. Give me your thumbs up, and turn on notification by hitting that bell. So I love you guys. God bless, and peace.